Right, welcome back. And as you can see there, this is a breaking news story. It's taking place in Limpopo, where police have just arrested a fellow officer who allegedly killed 6 people for insurance claims purposes. Now, the officer is stationed at the Senwabarwana police station in Bochum. Allegedly, she claimed more than 10 million rand, and she had insured the lives of the 6 deceased and cashed out upon their deaths. So this is happening live right now. Our reporter Pimani Baloy is on that story for us, and I'm not sure if Pimani can hear us, but this has just taken place. The officer has just been arrested, and as you can see, being taken into custody by fellow police officers. And you can see she is in uniform as she is being arrested. Pimani, if you can hear me, please tell us a little bit more about how all of this came to light.
We are told that this has benefited.
Yes, Sakina, as you can see, the police officer in handcuffs. She's now being taken into a police van. She was currently on duty, Sakina. The little information that we have, Sakina, is the fact that you mentioned that about 10 million rand is involved in this case, and about 6 people were allegedly killed for this police officer to benefit from insurance claims, Sakina. But as you can see, she's been taken in. We've been waiting outside the Senwabarwana police station where this arrest is currently happening, where she was on duty when this arrest happened. So we've also seen, remember, Sakina, the Rosemary Ndlovu, who was also a police officer, was also arrested for insurance-related fraud. The police officer who headed that case, Detective Mavunda, seems to also be the lead investigating officer on this case. He's one of the people who read this police officer's rights and explained that she has the right to remain silent. These are the reasons for her arrest. And currently, Sakina, as you can see, we are behind her because until she appears before a court of law and she's fully charged, we cannot be revealing her identity. So we are working very hard not to show her face and not to say anything. But the spokesperson of the SABC in the country, Brigadier Thenda Mathe, is also here with us. Perhaps she can give us further details about this arrest. Brigadier, thank you so much for your time in SABC News. You've just effected an arrest. Take us through the information. What led you to get a tip of what is happening here?
Well, the arrest that we see this morning is a culmination of a lengthy investigation into allegations that one of our own was involved in insurance-related murders. So we received information a few months back. We immediately roped in Captain Keshima Bunda because of his expertise in solving similar cases. He immediately began approaching the insurance companies and so on. He started with the investigations, collected all evidence and analyzed it. We then obtained a warrant of arrest, and as you can see, we've just arrested a 43-year-old sergeant at this particular police station. At this stage, she is being linked to at least 6 murders. We are told she took out funeral policies, accidental life covers, life policies for these particular 6 individuals that were community members. We are quite disappointed as the SAPS, but at the same time we are pleased because it gives us an opportunity to rid the organization of criminal elements. So we are charging her with 6 counts of murder, and she is facing about 17 counts of fraud.
You mentioned that earlier there was mention of she being a kingpin. Are there others in your ranks that could have been working with her that she might have taught how to also conduct similar crimes?
Well, we are still busy with the investigation. The investigation will reveal who was involved in this particular, or who was assisting her in these particular cases. But what we know is that she preyed on destitute, disadvantaged, mentally disturbed.
Do you mean people who are not related to her? Are these community members in general?
Well, at this stage, the information that we have is that they were community members, and we can only imagine these community members trusted her because of her being a police officer. As a police officer, you are entrusted with great responsibility of serving and protecting the people of South Africa. So for her to now turn and commit such heinous crimes, it's an absolute disgrace.
Sakina, you can imagine it's a difficult working environment for us as we navigate and as the suspect is being moved around into that police van. But you heard Brigadier Mate explaining the strength of the state case and also speaking about how they brought in Captain Keishas Mabunda, who was very instrumental in ensuring that another police officer, Miss Rosemary Ndlovu, is convicted and she's put behind bars. So today they have made another arrest here at the Senwabarwana police station. We expect this police officer to appear before a court soon, where we will be able to reveal more about who she is. Probably will also be able to find out who these victims are, because you heard Brigadier Mate stating that these are community members who trusted her because of her work at the SABC. So these are people who, like, she reaches that these are not people who were all related to her, but what the police are saying, it's about 6 murder cases that are linked to this, about 17 cases of fraud that they are investigating. So we'll get further details as she appears in court. What are the details of these charges? All we know now is that about 17 fraud charges, about 6 murder charges, and she will soon be expected to appear in court, Sakina. But you see her being taken into that police van now. We expect them to drive her off to holding cells where she'll be kept until she makes her first court appearance. Sakina?
Well, Pimani, quite a harrowing story developing there. And as you say, arrested on duty and looking at those counts that she could possibly face, 6 of murder, 17 of fraud, and who knows what else may develop from here. Important question that Pimani put to Brigadier Athlenda Mate there, asking whether there could be more people who could be involved here, and the Brigadier, of course, not ruling that out per se, but it all remains to be seen. This is, of course, a breaking news story at this hour. A police officer arrested on duty, and she's stationed at the Senwabarwana police station, and allegedly claimed more than 10 million rand in insurance funds. This after she insured the lives of 6 people who have subsequently died. So that is the breaking news story at this hour, and we'll keep our eye on those developments and let you know as that story develops.